Let me clear my throat.
Have mercy now.
I hope you don't mind. Hello, Incredible One, and Happy New Year. This is Darnyelle Jervey, and I am so excited to welcome you to Incredible Factor TV. Now, if you ask me, this is the place you must be to learn breakthrough strategies to make your life and business an incredible one. Every week, we take a question from someone in our community, and I can't wait to see who we're talking to today. All right, so we are talking to Jody, and she writes, "Hi, Darnyelle. I am a brand spanking new entrepreneur, and boy, oh boy, am I glad that I found your videos on YouTube. You offer so much insight. Thank you. Now, the one video I couldn't find brings me to my question. What is the one piece of advice you'd offer to a brand spanking new entrepreneur such as myself?" Oh, Jody. Wow. Okay. So first and foremost, Jody, thank you so very much for your question. Now, it's going to be almost impossible for me to share just one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share one with you right now in the episode, but then you're going to need to join me for the after party because I've got at least 5 tips and pieces of advice that I'd love to share for a brand new entrepreneur. So hopefully you'll make a deal with me. We'll start here and then we'll continue in the after party. So let me just first ask you a question, and I want you to consider this as you begin this process of being an entrepreneur. What was the reason why you decided to become an entrepreneur? Was it out of necessity? Was it out of passion? Was it out of frustration? Did you get laid off? What is the reason why? Because the biggest piece of advice I have to give you, Jody, is that you need to be clear why you're doing it, and your why has to keep you going in the hard times. I am not going to lead you to believe that you will go to bed a blunder and wake up a wonder in your business. I'm not going to lead you to believe that being an entrepreneur and the entrepreneurial journey will be all peaches and cream. There will be bad days. There will be sour lemons, right? So knowing why and being clear why is going to be the key determinant to keep you going when you would much rather give up. So here's what I would want you to do. It's actually like a 2-part tip. Part 1 of this tip would be to get clear about the vision. Get very clear about what it is you want for your life, and more importantly, how your life will allow your new business venture to take shape. I want you to take the time to really sit down and think through who you want to be and how you want to show up in the world. Having this level of clarity and being really, really clear about the reason behind it. And by the way, the reason behind it has to be bigger than you. Okay, so that's the first part. The second part of this tip is to make sure that you have your ducks in a row and make sure that financially you're in a position to become an entrepreneur. Most people will start an entrepreneurial journey without having enough income in the bank to help them. 12 to 18 months, because it's going to be about 18 months before your business shows any sign of profit. And you're going to need to keep living in that meantime. So if you do still have a job, work the job, make the job your fundraising opportunity, and position yourself to be able to create the nest egg of 12 to 18 months worth of income. Now, like I said, that's the first tip, and that was a complex tip, but you will want to join me for the after party where I promise to share at least 4 more. But now I want to hear from you. Oh my goodness. So when you have an opportunity to talk to brand spanking new entrepreneurs like Jody, what advice would you give them? I cannot wait to hear what you'd share with Jody and others just like her. You can do that by joining me on the blog for our after party where I invite you to share your 2 cents. And if you enjoyed this episode, do me a favor and subscribe. You can do it right here on this page by hitting the subscribe key. Then be sure to use social media to share it with your friends, fans, and followers. This has been Darnyelle Jervey from Incredible Factor TV saying be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Take care.